Dear Games Workshop, I love Warhammer 40k. In the course of my 27 years on this earth, I have owned and played Necrons, Orcs, Chaos Space Marines, Space Wolves 13th Company, and I am now embarking on collecting a Tau army. I have given you more money than I care to think about, and in return, I've asked only for one thing, Games Workshop, which is entertainment. A big part of my love for the franchise are the games that you've lent the license to. Dawn of War was fantastic, and I got every single expansion. I even bought the whole lot again on Steam when it came up in a sale, even though I already owned it. Now, you have to be dedicated to do that, I think you'll agree. I still play Dawn of War 2, and I got the collector's edition of Retribution. Again, because it's awesome and fantastic. It's a brilliant game. I played the shit out of Space Marine. It was a little too short, but I still load up the Exterminators multiplayer every now and again, and I still enjoy the game, because it's a good game. A sequel to any of these games would make my day, but for some reason I can't see any news of such things, Games Workshop. Instead I see terrible, terrible news pretty much every 2 weeks. The news I'm referring to is of course the flood of shitty mobile games that you've decided to allow to use the 40k license. Listen. Just listen, okay? The mobile market is big. I know that. It's always getting bigger. I know that as well. It's lucrative. I understand that. But please, for the love of everything, understand that fans of Warhammer 40k do not give a flying fuck about lazy, half-assed, low-res, badly animated mobile games. We do not give a single solitary fuck about any of that. The 40k universe has got a ton of lore. It has loads of races. There are hundreds of different units and combinations. There are different armies inside your armies. You've got Space Marines alone. You've got Ultramarines. You've got Space Wolves. You've got Dark Angels. You've got Imperial Fists. You name it. There are tons of chapters to choose from one race alone. Hell, from one race alone, which you could call the Imperium, you've got about 6 armies to choose from. Instead, what do we get? What do we get? You can make the best turn-based strategy game ever with Warhammer 40k, and instead we get Storm of Vengeance, which is a lame something or other game that bears no relation to fucking anything. You could make Dawn of War 3, but instead we get Drop Pod Assault. You could make Space Marine 2, but instead we get Space Wolf, a card game. Great. I mean, you've only made it because you've seen how popular Hearthstone is, and let's not lie about it, that's the only reason you're making any of these shit games. Get a fucking grip, Games Workshop. Stop following the crowd. Stop jumping on every shitty bandwagon in an attempt to stay relevant, because not only is it not working, but it's pissing off your main customer base, which is us, the fans. Take control of your fucking IP and commission something good for a change. Make a new Dawn of War. Make a sequel to Space Marine. Make a turn-based strategy. I mean, just make a turn-based strategy. Your direct competitors, Privateer Press, are doing that, and that's going pretty fucking well, wouldn't you say? Sort your shit out, Games Workshop, because right now, you're not just a laughingstock in the gaming community, you're a fucking embarrassment. Have some fucking pride in your IP and do it justice. For God's sake.